Hi, Bill from CJ's. I'm here with Cary from Edelbrock. He's going to tell us a little bit about their intake manifold for carbureted applications.
Fantastic. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate it. We've got a wide assortment of intake manifolds that are all made here in the States. We've got our multiple different series. We have a Performer series, an RPM series, a Victor series. We have you covered from mild to wild. If you're doing just a restoration project, you're looking for an aluminum intake versus that old heavy cast iron one, you want to pull that 2-barrel off, that Performer series is really going to fix you up and do what you need to do. That's got an RPM range from 1500 to about 5500 RPM. When you get into the Performer RPM series, that goes from 1500 to 6500. Really, it's just a little taller as far as the intake deck height itself. When it gets to the higher end side of things, we have our air gap here, and basically what the air gap is, as you can see, it actually just allows air to go underneath the runners. It keeps the oil that's on the bottom of the intake from splashing up and putting heat on those runners. Gives you a cooler, denser charge, allows you to have a lot more horsepower when you're running down the road.
You mentioned the operating RPM for both the air gap and the Performers around 6,500 RPM.
That's correct.
What do you get somebody who wants to spin a little higher than that? What else do you have?
We actually have a Victor series. We don't have it here today to show, but the Victor series is a single plane manifold with a little higher carburetor deck and allow you to spin it up to about 8,500. Or if you want to port that thing out, I've seen it go as high as 10,000 RPM.
And are all your different manifolds available in multiple finishes?
Yes, all the manifolds are available in multiple finishes. The satin finish is the primary finish. We have it available in EnduraShine. We also have a black version. The coating that's on here is like a powder coating. So it's a dipping process with multiple layers to it with a clear coat on top of it to allow it to actually stay shiny just like this.
And the black, is that a painted finish? Is it a powder coated finish?
That is a powder coating finish as well.
And is it high gloss or is it a flat finish?
It's a flat finish. It's a flat finish. It's not a high gloss.
With the manifolds here, we know Edelbrock makes an excellent carburetor as well. It looks like you have everything else to install it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Bill. We actually have a lot of the other accessory items that you'll need to do the job right. What it takes to do the job right is really what we focus on at Edelbrock. We've got intake gaskets, we've got intake bolts, because each of our intakes could be different depending on application. You may need a different length bolt. Plus, it's just a much more stylish accent to the intake install. A lot of items that get forgotten about when they do a carburetor and intake swap is actually the carb studs, and that's one of the things that you offer here as well at CJ Pony Parts. To go along with that, any of the accessory items for the carburetor, breathers, air cleaners as well. There's just a lot of different parts that we have. Anything to do the job right is what we're really focusing on to do.
Great, thank you.